Sun, sand, surf, and cerveza.
Cervezas, of course.
Yes.
Travel guys are in the Riviera Nayarit, Mexico, next. Hi, I'm Jim Gordon.
Hola, I'm Darren Parkman.
And we are the Travel Guys.
Well, my friend, we find ourselves back in one of our favorite countries, Mexico, in a place we've never been before, the trendy and fast-growing Riviera Nayarit.
Coming up, we will take a catamaran cruise around Banderas Bay.
I'll do some very adventurous body surfing while you do some very non-adventurous sampling of the local cuisine.
I like that, yes.
I thought
and
you
we'll
would.
make some new friends in the Mexican animal kingdom.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, all that and a lot more coming up, so stick around.
Travel guys. Welcome, travel guys.
Well, outside of Puerto Vallarta, a lot of the little towns are really growing and becoming more and more touristy.
That's right, buddy. We're in a little town right now called La Cruz, which is interesting. We're not really that far from Puerto Vallarta, but it's actually in a different state.
The state of Nayarit.
Nayarit's where we are now,
Yeah.
but Puerto Vallarta is in the state of Jalisco.
But it's a cool little town. This is kind of the real Mexico here. You
It
see
is,
people
yeah,
going
yeah.
about their daily lives, iguanas in the trees. It's very cool. Well, it's early morning here in La Cruz, and it's a great time actually to spot some local wildlife before the sun comes up.
That's right, because when the sun comes out, they run and hide, but you can see iguanas in all these trees up here.
And look at the size of them. They're the size of German shepherds up there, aren't they? Look at them.
Oddly enough, when the sun comes out, the travel guys like to run and hide as well.
Looking right at us. Doing a little play acting there, right?
Still play acting.
Caution, iguana crossing. Look at that. You got to take caution because they can bite. The little beggars can bite you.
Yeah.
They can. They got sharp teeth. Well, this is our first time away from the big city of Puerto Vallarta. We're in the Riviera Nayarit, and I had no idea there were so many great hotels, so many great properties away from Puerto Vallarta. We're like, what, about a half hour away?
Oh, if that, yeah, we're in Nuevo Vallarta. What's really cool too, buddy, is we're getting that all-inclusive thing, which you and I love here at the Rio Hotel. And I gotta tell you something, compared to when you and I first started the show years ago, where you had to watch what you eat at the resorts, I've been in a different restaurant every night here.
They got a steakhouse, they got Italian, anything you want.
Japanese, all that. And of course, plenty of these.
Plenty of these, yes. I'm having something right now called a dirty monkey. Let me try it here. That is one unclean monkey. It's
say that was
downright
your,
filthy. This monkey is filthy. And what do you have it?
I'm delving into that always dangerous water territory of vodka and lemonada, which is very nice.
Vodka and lemonade.
Yeah.
Way to reach for the stars.
Thank you.
I gotta say that wind is a nice welcome breeze. It's a little hot out here today.
Breaking up the humidity, yeah, that's very true.
You know, if you get tired of the swim up bar, there's always the good old Pacific Ocean behind us, and it's really not that cold. You can swim here.
It's very true, actually.
You gonna get in that water?
Maybe later.
Maybe later, yes?
Yeah.
They say you shouldn't swim after you've had 19 drinks.
No. Well, then I guess I won't be going in the water.
I guess
anytime
not.
soon.
No, I guess not. No.
Bien, lado izquierdo, left side. What's that? ¿Qué es eso? Lado derecho, right side. The best of the best.
Look at these monkeys. This is, you know, when you go to other countries, you see such amazing species. This is really literally a cross between a monkey and a raccoon.
So what are these things then?
We're calling them, Richard said, our assistant said we're calling them macaroons now.
Ramonkeys?
Ramonkeys.
Ramonkeys or
This is right near our hotel.
look at that, look at a weird creature, eh? What is it? Is this like a javelina? What is this?
I don't know.
Yeah. Hey little fella. They look like little monkeys. They
Yeah,
got the long
yeah.
tails and yeah.
But they got the nose of a raccoon.
There, what's he doing scratching? He's doing something. He's scratching.
Doing that not 2 hours ago. Well, we're out here on a beautiful morning in the middle of Banderas Bay.
Or as the Mexican people like to call it, Bahia de Banderas.
Oh, wow.
Bahia de Banderas,
Very-
Senor Gordano.
All right. That'll be
Gordano.
all the Spanish you need to do, actually.
All right,
Mr.
but
Okay.
it is a gorgeous day out here, and the water's surprisingly calm here. The scenery is second to none. Beautiful. The only thing missing is a couple cervezas.
Oh, we have them.
What?
We have Pacifico.
What? Wait a
Say
second.
We have.
Interview is now over.
Yeah. Cut. Cut. Oh, wow, check it out. There's something you don't see every day. Look at that. What is it? I guess that's is that a manta ray?
Manta ray, yeah.
Wow.
Looks like two of
There's
them.
two of them there, yeah.
Wow.
Whoa, check it out right there. Shark.
Well, it's a dolphin.
No, a dolphin.
It's a dolphin.
The fin confused me. The fin, but yeah, wow, look at that.
That's amazing.
That's close.
It was a casual little swim for the dolphin. Right?
Yeah.
Well, of course, there are so many towns in this Riviera Nayarit region, and we're in another one right now, which is I haven't been to, buddy, in almost 25 years, and that is Bucerius.
And Bucerius means diver, and this whole region is famous for oyster diving. And pretty cool little market here.
Very cool, actually. Lots to do. Again, going back to how people are just moving, going further and further north to check out what's outside of Puerto Vallarta.
This might be a tourist trap. I'm not sure.
No, it's all
No?
good.
Okay, let's do some shopping.
All right.
I think I found something here.
You're not really going to buy it? Yeah.
It's the Mexican screaming chicken. I bet the deals are actually better here because it's outside of like Puerto Vallarta.
I think you're right,
Cheaper,
yeah.
probably, yeah. How much is the blowfish?
350 pesos.
That's a real blowfish, right?
Yes, you're real.
Oh, that's sharp.
Yes.
That's sharp. Ooh. Those eyes don't look real to me.
No.
Some people they make lamps.
Lamps out of those? Yeah,
They
yeah.
put the light bulb inside.
Inside it glows? Yeah, that'd be cool.
The big
Weren't you telling me not 2 nights ago that you're in the market for a new gun holster?
He's talking. He's talking.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, yeah. Boy, that just can't possibly get any more annoying, could it?
Look at the facial expression.
Sorry at home. Well, now Parker and I can't believe, I don't think I've ever said this on our show, we find ourselves in the Alley of the Kiss.
I think I know where you're trying to go with this, and I just want to set you straight. Not interested.
Really?
I'm attached.
Oh.
You at least have to buy me dinner first. Okay?
It's the Merce, isn't it?
It is the MERS. Yes. The forecast here in downtown Bucerius is sunny, hot, and humid.
That is right. That is why we're indoors here at a very cool spot called Lupita's, having a beer, a little air conditioning. It's always nice to get out in the sun for a little while.
That Pacifico is darn good beer. I like it.
Yeah. And this is a nice looking place.
Very cool looking
This
bar.
area is really, really grown up, I'll say, since I was coming here in the early 90s.
It's becoming a real tourist town.
It is, yeah. Well, they're actually, the nickname too in the wintertime is Bucerius, because there's so many people from BC come down here.
I don't get it.
No, well, of course you don't understand.
BC, say what now?
Bucerius.
Well, we now find ourselves up the coast a little ways from Nuevo Vallarta, and we're joined by Brian. He is the GM here at the W. Punta de Mita. Brian, thank you for welcoming us here to this great property.
No, thanks. Wonderful to have both you guys with us.
Brian, the W is a very unique experience. There's no all-inclusive buffets here at the W. Tell us about the experience of staying at a W property.
You know, W is just a fantastically vibrant product. We really have some spectacular architecture here in the resort, and we're doing a lot of programming to bring the whole W
You
spirit.
got the house music going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Music, design, fashion, that sort of thing.
And it's private. It's private here, is it not?
You know, this is a really, really sort of exclusive area.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yes, you've got to be coming here to find us. So it's, you know, we're right up the coast on a spectacular piece of beach. So we have a wide range of offerings in the resort. Our signature restaurant is our Spice Market, which is a concept which was developed originally by Chef Jean-Georges, which is just a fantastic melange of Southeastern Asian cuisine with just spectacular ingredients. Venazoo is our all-day dining restaurant, very much focused on authentic Mexican food. And we have 3 more beachfront options.
And if you get thirsty, there's no shortage of trendy bars here, is there?
There is no shortage of trendy bars.
Hey, we got to say, the coolest one I've seen so far is the Chevy truck. It's now a bar on the beach.
That's fantastic. That's a 1958 Chevy truck.
Listen, thanks for taking the time for us on a weekend especially. We appreciate it. We're enjoying our time here.
No, our pleasure.
Cheers. Love the property.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers. Great to have you guys with us.
Well, I don't know where Jim Gordon is, but it's time for me to do something adventurous, something water-based and something very adventurous. I'm gonna try a little boogie boarding or body surfing, but before I do, I need a little pep and a little pick-me-up, and just like Popeye needs his spinach, I need my own snack to give me the energy I need to make it through the day. And that's why I choose delicious, refreshing, and sugary-coated Zucaritas. They're muy delicioso. Boy, these waves are a little bigger than I was expecting, but I'm not a quitter. My mama didn't raise no quitter.
One of the great things you got to try when you're here at the W is the Spice Market restaurant. Let's talk about what I'm going to sample here.
This one here is the Spice Market salad. You got 3 different kind of quinoas. We have a dressing of sesame seeds, a little bit more sesame seeds, and romaine lettuce.
Refreshing, crunchy, with tomatoes, decent, right?
That one is the spiced chicken samosas from Vietnam. Cucumber comes with the coriander, and this is a special dip. This is a stir-fried Thai beef. Comes with the beef flavored with the Mexican sake. The sake is the nami. Comes with the spicy and sweet sauce. And a few vegetables, we have a napa cabbage, cucumber, carrot, and we have a crispy shallot with kaffir leaf on top.
This is a special ginger fried rice with some soya, and on top the chef put some egg, with some ginger and garlic fry too. It's very, very tasty. So the sashimi, on the bottom we have crispy fried rice, and on the middle you have some spicy mayonnaise, and on top you have the sashimi. 2 pieces of avocado and 2 pieces of salmon. And to finish, the chef put some mint leaf and a little bit of watermelon base.
Good food, guys.
Exactly.
How's that food you're eating up there, Jim Gordon? Huh? Why don't you come out here? Give it a try.
Well, now we find ourselves in another small town here in the Riviera Nayarit. The town is known as San Pancho, also known as San Francisco, after St. Francis of Assisi.
Will there be a Golden Gate Bridge here?
No, that's another town.
Not that San Francisco.
No.
And this little town has actually grown leaps and bounds in the last 10 years. A lot more tourists visiting these small towns in the Riviera Nayarit. I guess it's a spillover from Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, I think people are looking for smaller places, less touristy places to go to, but this place has really done
More
exploded.
exclusivo.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you. Well, the town square of San Pancho is known for these fabulous murals that you see everywhere.
These artists change the murals every once in a while, and you know what they're called? They're called Colectivo San Pancho.
That's excellent Spanish.
I thought you liked
Excellent.
it. Yeah, pretty cool though.
Well, what did I tell you, sir?
What?
There is a Golden Gate Bridge, and you're standing on it.
Oh, well done.
Golden Gate Bridge, San
Look at
Francisco.
you.
I left my heart in old San Pancho, high on a hill. It called to me.
All right, just get moving.
Where little cable cars. Hello. Just sitting there, isn't he? Huh?
Hello?
What does he say?
I think he's saying hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hola.
Look at this this macaw just sitting here. You know, he's not on a leash or anything. Is he wild?
Hello? Hey, he's talking.
Hello. He's talking to us.
Oh, there we go.
He said Darren. Did you hear it?
No, I did not
He
hear
said
him say,
my
he
name.
did
I
not say
distinctly
Darren.
heard him say
I've
my
heard
name.
you say your name like that, but he didn't say it like that.
Say hi to Darren.
Hi.
Say hi to Darren. Okay, he clearly hates us.
No, clearly.
You would almost think we're in downtown Puerto Vallarta with all these crowds around, but we're actually in another small town in the Riviera Nayarit.
That's right, buddy. A beautiful little town called Sayulita, and only about 3,000 people live here, but tourists have definitely found this place because it's packed.
Beautiful little spot.
Yeah, it is.
What is the best thing about the Riviera Nayarit? What's the best thing?
This town.
This town?
Magic town.
It's a magic town.
Yeah, this is the third time we come back here.
You come to vacation here?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you love the Riviera Nayarit then?
I love it.
What are you loving about this region of the Riviera Nayarit?
Well, you know, it's a former fishing village. It's so petite. You can really get experience of the whole fishing Mexican kind of Riviera in just a couple of blocks. Little taquerias and places to eat. It's absolutely stunning. We rented a golf cart, and I'm telling you, we have explored this town from one end to the other.
What's the best thing about the Riviera Nayarit in your opinion?
The beach.
The beach?
Yes.
The beaches are gorgeous.
Yes.
You having a few cervezas while you're here?
Of course. The beach, the people.
Yeah.
Warm water, surfing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you a surfer?
Trying to be.
There's good surfing in California though, isn't there?
Cold water.
Cold water. Ah, you like the warm water. I
Yeah.
get it.
And the food.
I've had some great food here, yes.
We picked it because there's a beach that's like super close and accessible to so many awesome things and hotels, and it's very family friendly. There's a lot to do, so.
The beach. Always the beach.
Well, we are at a gorgeous house high above the city of Sayulita with our new best friend, real estate agent, Penny Isabel. Thanks for having us up here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
This is another level for people that really want to get away from it all. Tell the people that are watching at home what we're in right now.
This is Casa Silvia. This is a beautiful home. The architect is out of Hawaii, so you get this real sort of South Pacific feel. We are in the jungle. The trees are alive with birds. We've got the ocean below us. It's just this beautiful sound, and it's luxury in nature. From here we can go paddleboarding, snorkeling, whale watching, bike riding. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. It's endless, the amazing activities that families can participate in here.
Now, Penny, for those snowbirds back in Canada that may want to think about buying in this area, give us an overview of the local market. Is it on the rise, and are prices still reasonable if you want to come down here and say and get a condo facing the ocean?
It's very affordable. We're getting lots of people coming from the west coast of Canada, a lot of buyers from the States and international now, and the market is really growing. We're getting buyers who really want more of the adventure and want to live in nature.
You get out to these smaller towns and you see what kind of more of the real Mexico, do you not?
That's a great question. You know what I really love
Hang on a
is...
second. That's a great question. Well done.
It's my first one, actually. Yeah.
17 years.
I knew it was going to happen at some point.
That's
Go
so
on,
good.
please.
Great question. It's what I love about this town, Sayulita, and San Pancho, which is close by, is this integration. So you have the community who has lived here for generations and have made their living here, probably as fishermen many years ago, and still do. And then there's this, people come in, and there's a very welcoming kind of symbiotic relationship that I experience in the communities here.
Well, we are loving it here, and let the record show that I had a great question. Thank you so much, Penny.
Why don't you try doing that I Left My Heart in San Pancho song again? Maybe that'll work for him, eh?
Well, we've had a muy bueno time here in Mexico, as we always do.
Yes, we have, pal. But before we leave, as we always do, let's check out Jim and Darren's top 5 coolest things about the Riviera Nayarit.
Number 5.
It's got to be having our first drink here at the W at a tropical bar that also doubles as a Chevy truck.
It's your first drink? It's my 9th.
How many umbrellas have you had?
Way too many.
Get that out of your mouth.
All right.
There we go. Classy.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Right here.
Number 4.
Getting down with the hippest trend here at the W Hotel, scooters. I think I was awfully good in that.
Number 3. Just enjoying a lazy afternoon here in Banderas Bay with a Pacifico, checking out the dolphins and the manta rays.
Great way to. It's a great office to spend the day in, isn't it?
Things could be worse. Cheers.
Oh, number 2.
It's got to be body surfing like a champion out here in front of the W Hotel. I proved myself. I'm a champion of my own mind, and there's no foie gras tasting out here. My body's hurting right now.
Actually, it's foie gras. Thank you. So we have a lot of Canadians come down here.
Yeah.
And the number 1 coolest thing about our trip to the Riviera Nayarit.
It's got to be finding ourselves at one with the wonderful, wild, exotic creatures of the Riviera Nayarit.
What's his name?
Him?
Yeah.
Richard Allen Macastocker.
We'll see you next time on The Travel Guys.
Get him over here on my
we really
shoulder.
should check these. I don't think that's his name.
That's his name.
Post-production services by First Anniversary Pictures.
While in Nueva Vallarta, the travel guys stayed at the Rio Palace Pacifico. And in Punta de Mita, the W Punta de Mita.
Got a little Mexican trivia for you.
What's that?
Well, you notice those birds everywhere that are diving? They're diving down into the water.
Yeah.
You know what they're called?
What?
Brown boobies.
Say what now?
Brown boobies.
Wow.
That's actually what they're called, brown boobies. Say it with me. You're patronizing me. Don't patronize me.
I'm encouraged.
Don't you patronize me.
That was.
I don't believe you mean that.
No, I
don't believe you mean that.
Intense. You ready? All right.